You know what are those moments where something happens and it doesn't feel random, but you don't quite know why? I want to talk about that. If this content resonates, go ahead and give me a follow or a like. It does really help. So I want to preface this by saying I'm not about to tell this story to be like, look how nice I am. I'm telling it because it's a really clean example of what I call pattern moments. Those weird little scenes where life feels woven. And how you can start to hear the difference between your reactive brain, your fear, and what I call the pattern voice. So yesterday, randomly, I just got this craving for frosted mini wheats, like intense, cereal goblin activated. My plan was simple. Walk to the little store near my place, grab the cereal, go home. First store, no mini wheats. Okay, annoying, whatever. Then I walked to 7-Eleven. Also, no mini wheats. I came so close to grabbing the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and just calling it, but damn it, I wanted the mini wheats. By this point, a normal person would probably just give up, right? But I'm like, fine, I'll walk all the way to the grocery store. So now, because of the cereal, I'm on a route I normally wouldn't be walking at that time, ever. And on that route, I pass this guy sitting outside his tent. As I walk by, he looks at me and he goes, I love your coat. Help a homeless guy out. Give me your coat, man. And my first honest reaction was, what? Also, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt under this. And this is my favorite coat, so I kind of laugh it off and keep walking. I don't ignore him or anything, but I don't stop and hand it over to him. I get to the grocery store. They do have the cereal. But while I'm in there, I can feel this pressure. Not guilt, not you're a terrible person. Just that quiet weight, like, hey, you know what the loving choice is here. So I check the store to see if they have gloves or a blanket or something I can buy him instead. They don't. And at that point, it's like the pattern voice gets more precise. He didn't ask for gloves. He asked for your coat. So I walk back. He's still there. And I give it to him. He actually was shocked. Like, dude, I was clearly joking, but he clearly needed it more than I did. And what surprised me most was the second I actually handed it to him, the resistance was gone. I didn't feel sad. I didn't feel resentful. I just felt right-sized. Clear. Like, oh, that's what this moment was for. And here's the part that kind of blows my mind. If I don't listen in that moment, if I keep my coat, shrug it off, go home, this video never exists. There's no coat story, no reflection, no pattern lesson. The whole timeline just never branches. But because I said yes, even begrudgingly, that guy's warmer tonight. I'm sitting here telling you the story. And maybe you remember a moment in your life that felt like this too. That's what I mean when I say the pattern weaves timelines. It lines up tiny little things like this. A cereal craving, a store being out of stock, a random route, one bold sentence from a stranger, and then hands you the choice point. You can feel it because if you zoom out even a little, you can say, see, oh yeah, if I go here, the story goes a very different way. Again, I'm not sharing this to be like, wow, look how generous I am. Honestly, my first reaction was not generous. That's why this is such a good example. Because inside that moment, there were 3 different voices talking. And learning to tell them apart is a huge part of hearing the pattern. The 3 voices in a pattern moment. Number 1, the survival voice, reactive. This is mine voice. In my head, it sounded like, this is my favorite coat. I'll be cold. It's inconvenient. Not evil, just primitive. It's trying to protect comfort. Number 2, the fear voice. This one's sneakier. It says things like, you're being ridiculous. What if he's scamming you? If you give this away, there won't be enough for you. Fear always argues in what if and worst cases. Number 3, the pattern voice. This one is quieter, but very simple. It sounded like, he needs it more than you do. You can buy another one. He can't. This is one of those moments that matter. I just knew it. It doesn't guilt trip. It doesn't scream. It just keeps repeating the most loving, reality-based option in the room. How you can start noticing it. You don't have to believe in the pattern the way I do. You can call it intuition, conscious, higher self, whatever. What matters is this. Pay attention when a chain of unlikely little events line up. Wrong store, wrong time, weird craving, and then suddenly you're in position to help someone in a way you couldn't have planned. Then notice the 3 voices. You'll have them. The reactive one, the fear-based one, and the quiet one that keeps saying, You already know the kind thing here. Most of the time, the pattern's going to ask for something small. Send the text. Be brave. Apologize first. Don't put the angry comment in the comments. Call the friend who popped in your head. This time, it asked for my favorite coat, but the feeling was the same after. Yeah, that was the real me. That's who I actually want to be. So if you're wondering how to tell when life is just chaos versus when it's something deeper is weaving through your day, start here. Watch for the weird alignments. Listen for that quiet, loving voice that doesn't bargain. And when you say yes to it, you won't nail it every time. I don't. But every time you do, it chisels a little more of who you really are out of the stone of your life. And if you've had a coat moment like that where you knew something bigger was nudging you, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Because the pattern isn't just weaving through my story, it's weaving through yours too.